Good morning, world. Part 3. Never thirst again. But whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become. That's the key word we're going to focus on. Become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life. Again, this is the story of Jesus and the woman at the well. He basically telling her, drink me and you will never thirst again. Never means never. That's a long time. Meaning he gonna take away your desires for any wrong thing that you want to do. He gonna take away your desires from anything or anybody that's keeping you away from him because he love you that much. If a person ain't trying to help you, they just seeing you struggling in your situation. They don't care about you. They just judging you. But the water that I shall give him will become. Whatever you drinking will become your lifestyle. You are what you do. Most adults are like kids. They just put anything in their mouth. Don't even like the taste of it, but get used to it and it become a habit. Then it become a lifestyle. And you wonder why don't nobody want to be around you, talk to you. You ain't got no friends. Woo. Sometimes this is the case because you've been drinking the wrong stuff for so long. It then became you. It then took over. The water that I shall give him, freely give you. He ain't charging you nothing. Here, you ain't got to pay for it. It's gonna cost you, but you ain't got to pay for it. But let me take that back. You pay for anything with Christ a lot of times through your gifts call and your anointing, your obedience, and your sincerity. When you seriously want something from him, you seriously want to better yourself, you seriously want to be free from this, free from that, you seriously want to stop doing this and stop doing that, he gonna give you the power and ability to stop. I'm a living witness. A living witness, huh? 'Cause I always wanted to stop, but I couldn't because I ain't had the power to stop. The water that I shall give him, meaning God ain't gonna give you nothing that ain't good for you. Even if it may hurt for a period of time, he'll take you through some things to better you and draw you closer to him. Anything he does is for a purpose, for your good and for his glory. Now let's go back to this word become. This is powerful, son. Become. What does become mean? To come, change, or grow to be. To come into being. I remember he said, but the water I give him will become in him. Jesus gonna give you so much drink that drink you gonna sip on for so long, it's gonna become you. It's gonna become a fountain of water, springing up into everlasting life. A fountain. Now let's look up fountain. A spring or source of water. The source or head of a stream. A spring or source of water, the source or head of a stream. But the water I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water, springing up into everlasting life. Meaning, this thing God gonna do in you, once you sincerely desire it and want it bad enough, and you show him that you want it bad enough, he gonna give it to you, and you'll never be the same again. This is where the phrase comes from. Never thirst again. He don't want you thirsty. And I wanted to add this in there too. But the water that I shall give him will become in him. See, this is why a lot of people judge people who are in the process of becoming. See, become is a word. It's kind of present tense. Like becoming, meaning is in action, is in motion. So when you see somebody bettering themselves or becoming a better version of themselves, you might not always see the best of that person yet, because they haven't reached their full potential. This is why people constantly judge church folk if they mess up. You supposed to be this, you supposed to be that, but you out here doing this and doing that. In the church, this person don't even do this all the time. They just did this because they got weak or was tempted and couldn't bear the temptation. They don't even live like this. This just might have happened 1 or 2 times or every so often. Now you judging this person. Now you talking about this person. They are in the process of becoming. They might not be where they want to be, but they ain't where they was. They went from drinking 2/5 of hen a day. Now I got down to they just sip every once in a while. And in the process of them sipping every once in a while, they told you, man, I'm finna start going to church, man. I'm going to be with the Lord, man. But by you seeing him sip on that hen, you judging him. Man, I know you ain't changed. Woo-de-woo. He's in the process of changing. He ain't changed yet. He's in the process. He's making progress. He went from 2/5 every day, every morning, to sipping every day, every morning. Sipping is just, you ain't drinking, you sipping. Then the next step, he done got fully delivered. Or he might drink every so often. Then the next step, he get fully delivered to where he don't even drink no more. This is why you should never judge people before the end result, because you don't know what they're going to become. They just in the process of becoming. Man, it's so much stuff I could say about this, but I ain't going to. These videos, I just give you a little tip of the iceberg. I try not to keep you too long. I ain't going to make no video no more than 5, or it ain't going to be no more than 10 minutes. That's for sure. But stop judging people when they in the process of becoming and haven't became yet. That fountain of living water, spring of living water to everlasting life. It takes time to get there. It takes time to overcome your emotions. It takes time to overcome your flesh and get to the point to where you had a power to say, no, I'm not going to do that. If you're in your 30s, it took time for you to get where you was at. You might be buying a house, or in the process of buying a house, you got 2 whips in the driveway. Ain't nothing paid for yet, but you in the process of paying for it. And you think that process ain't gonna come with some short hours, some missed days of work, some sick days, and downtime? It's the same thing with the alcoholic I just told you about with the drink. He in the process of becoming. So stop judging people. But drink this water and you'll never thirst again.